Hey, how's it going, folks? Welcome. Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. And man, we got something truly awesome today. We have the championship race for Front Row Racing. Yep, their season's coming to an end, and we're gonna be kicking off the new season here in just a few weeks. But man, we're gonna crown that champion. And man, we're gonna do it in style at Charlotte Motor Speedway, one of the longest races in the NASCAR circuit, and we're gonna put it on tonight for you with some of these fast, competitive drivers and some of the best in the top four fighting for this championship at the end. Speaking of that championship at the end, let's get with them because I got them in the booth with us right now. We got Deadman clashing JWoww and Scotty B, all fighting for tonight's championship for Front Row Racing. Going to look to have to be the king of FRR. Right now, let's go ahead and see if we got Deadman on cue. Deadman, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Tron. I got you.
All right, my man Deadman, dude, man, what an up and down roller coaster run for you this season. You've had an aggressive package for pretty much everything, and you've been up there fighting and battling door to door with Scotty B. It's been a you two duke him out for a long time. Give us a quick rundown on your season and what you're looking for tonight.
We had a pretty good season. Not gonna lie. I got switched over to the wheel about 6 races into it, so I had to adapt to that, and I had to adjust on the setups and still adjusting on them. I'm slowly gaining on Scotty. I think I'm pretty close. We're pretty equal about everywhere we go now, but really excited to run tonight. This is probably one of my best tracks. Love this place, and I'm ready to get after it.
Man, yeah, I'm excited to see you get after it. You've been consistent and fast throughout this season. I'm hoping that you got what it takes to finish the same way. So best of luck to you tonight, Deadman, and we'll be looking for that 14 out there.
All right, thanks, Tron.
You got it. Caution! In that 88 Hendrix Chevy. What do you got going on, buddy? You got a copy?
What was that? You kind of cut out.
Caution, you got a copy? It's Tron on the booth.
Yeah, I got you.
You got it, buddy. All right, man. Just man, admiring the 88 Chevy, that Hendrix Chevy, doing itself a fine job. You were over in the B and you transferred when they merged everybody together, midway pack. Man, it must have been such a tremendous effort on your part just to get to learn new drivers, especially how fast these guys are, learn how to run with them, and step up your programs accordingly. Give us a quick rundown on your season and what you're looking for tonight when it comes down to battling with these guys for this championship.
Yeah, I joined FRR about halfway through the season. I wasn't very quick until I got help from guys like Pittman, Phil's Fan, and JWoww towards later in my B League career.
Nice.
And then we merged, and then there's a lot of fast guys. I had to step up. It took me a few weeks to adjust. And then recently I've been just finding speed, running with them guys up front. And tonight, we need green flag. Long runs all night.
All right, so we're looking for the long run car for clashing tonight. Man, all right, dude, I'm excited to see that. I believe you're on something there. I think there is going to be some long runs tonight with the talent in this field and the sheer number. I mean, I think you guys are going to be, just going to be able to throw something fast down, something clean and aggressive all the way through and through with lots of action. So best of luck for you tonight in that 88 Hendrix Chevy. We're going to be looking for that one as well. Keep an eye on it.
All right, thank you.
You got it, buddy. JWoww in that 62 for our Chevy. Man, you got a copy?
You got me.
Oh, JWoww, man, you've had yourself one heck of a season. You've been one of the highlight up-and-comers throughout the B Series, and then, of course, stepping into A and showing some clearly fast hot rods being put down at that track with your consistency and talent. And now you're fighting, right there side by each with Scotty B. I mean, you're sitting in that second position. You've charged all the way through the field through this entire season with this up and downs. And man, you found yourself in that second spot. Now, when it comes to your program, give us a quick rundown. And then also, do you feel a lot of pressure right now when it comes to having Scotty B and his dominating performance throughout the season? Do you feel like you're gonna have something to step up to him tonight?
Yeah, I believe we have a fast car tonight. We got the pole starting there, so I feel like once we get out in the clean air, we can take off. We have a pretty good long run, so Yeah, I feel a lot of pressure. I feel pressure every race, but this one especially. But hopefully we can get it done tonight and bring home the dub.
Man, well, we're going to be looking forward for that 62 Broad Chevy to be up there battling door to door with that 21. So, man, best of luck to you because, man, you're going to be up there. You're sitting on that pole position, and you have literally all of your competitors right there with you, which we're going to be going over the starting lineup here in just a moment. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and get to Scotty B in that 21 Wood Brothers Ford. Scotty B, dude, seriously? I mean, this guy has just thrown a dominating performance all the way through the season with his consistency, his continuous fast laps, and dominating performance, of course, man. I mean, you've done yourself one heck of a job throughout this season. Give us a rundown from your cockpit on what you were doing throughout the season to stay as consistent as you are, and to give us a quick highlight of what you're looking for tonight.
I mean, just like you said, consistency. Trying to build a car that's stable for the short run and the long run, and that's what we're doing tonight. I mean, we should. It's going to be a lot of drafting up front. Probably top 6 or 7 cars be right there within a second or two of each other. I'm thinking, but I mean, just hoping it stays green. That way, we can really show what we got on the long run.
So that's what we're looking for your car tonight. But Scotty B is more of that long run car.
Oh yeah, this is a nerve-wracking race, man. These guys especially watching Clashing and JWoww, every week. I mean, they're finding speed on at an alarming rate. It's insane how fast those guys have gotten, and dead man equal me every week in, week out. So this one's not like the other ones. Just some of the ones that I've had where I've had a dominant car. This is going to be different. This is going to be one hell of a race.
Man, and when it comes down to that race like you're talking about, we are at Charlotte. This is the longest race in the NASCAR program. I mean, do you think that's going to have a hefty factor on tonight? Will it really bring out that true driver and that consistency that you're so prone for? Do you think you'll see a lot of that tonight as well in this race?
Oh yeah. I think our biggest concern is to not over adjust on the car. We got 4 stages. No reason to make any big adjustments. So we just try to keep the same adjustments and make tiny adjustments in small increments. So we'll be okay.
Man, fantastic. Well, I know we're all chomping at the bit right now to see what this thing has to offer for us and all this racing for this championship. So we're going to have to let you guys get over into your cars, get all strapped up, buckled in the whole bit, and we're going to send you guys green in just a moment. We're going to go over this lineup. So best of luck to all of you drivers, and go get some tonight, man. But make sure, you know how it goes, keep it pointed in the right direction.
Let's go.
All right, boys. See you soon. All right, folks. So we just got to let the drivers go there. They're going to jump in their cars, get ready to rock here, fire those beasts up. Let's go ahead and go over the starting lineup. But prior to going over that, let me go ahead and make sure I got Quarter Panel in the booth. Quarter, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, bud. How you doing tonight?
There you are, bud. We're doing pretty good, dude. Doing pretty good, man. We're racing. Everybody's coming together. How can you not be good? This is going to be a fantastic race. Charlotte Motor Speedway, fast, aggressive track with the technical aspect to it. How about a quick rundown of Charlotte for us?
Absolutely, bud. We are at America's home for racing tonight. Charlotte Motor Speedway, built in a complex. It hosts from NASCAR to NHR Modifieds, World Outlaws. There's 4 tracks here, actually. Started in 1960. NASCAR, of course, is its main deal. We got a 1.5-mile track, the longest race of the season. We cannot say that enough. It is a very long, fast race. And we got a little bit of banking and
Oh, Quarter Panel, you got a copy? You just cut out. There you go.
No, sorry about that.
You got it.
And we got cars that'll loosen up and tighten up here, so it's different diversity they got to work through. The car is definitely going to change through this track. So let's get going. Let's see what we got. I'm excited, man.
Copy that. All right, let's get to that lineup right now. So we got sitting on pole, J-Wow, that 62 Berard Chevy. In that points in that championship battle, we have sitting in second spot is Deadman in that 14 Stewart Haas Ford. Sitting in that third spot, Scotty B in that 21 Wood Brothers Ford. Oh man, and so, of course, go figure. Sitting in fourth is Clashing in the 88 Hendrick Chevy. So the top four drivers are the four drivers that are fighting for tonight's championship. Couldn't have seen that any other way. Let's see. Going in our fifth position, our fifth starter position is Field Filler in the 31 RCR Chevy. Sixth is Mucka in that number 2 Miller Lite Penske Ford. Seventh is going to be True Damp. There it is. I'm sorry, man. I almost messed that one up. In that 3 RCR Hendrick Chevy. Getting it done. All right. In that eighth position is going to be Bad Fast Marley. Going to be getting under that 12 car Penske Ford. Let's see what he got to offer. Starting in that eighth position, a little bit toward the back. In that ninth position, Lynch Racing in that 9 Hendrick Chevy. 10th position is going to be Phil's Fan in the 8 RCR Chevy. 11th position is going to be Pittman the Rookie in the 18 Gibbs Toyota. 12th and rounding out our field is going to be Kill It Like Jason in that 22 Penske Ford. So we got a lot of talented drivers in this field right now. A little bit smaller of a field, so you can see a lot of aggressive racing and probably one pack, which is going to be amazing here. Get everything in the camera. Oh, I'm excited there, quarter pounder. You about ready to rock? You in that pace car, bud?
Absolutely, bud. And we actually got an extra driver tonight, Venom Mods, starting in 13th.
All right, Bill Venom Mods in that 40 Chip Ganassi Chevy. I hope he's still riding that same rig.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Copy that. All right, Venom Mods make a little guest appearance here at the end of this season, so very good to see him. All right, folks, let's go ahead. I'm going to get over to the driver's chat here. Clicking over. All right, drivers, get a copy. All right, here we go, folks. For those words, we got to get them. We got to get them loud. You know how it goes. Gentlemen, for the last time of the season, start your engines! And away, we got to fire them up right now, baby. Woo, I'm excited. This is Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is the longest race in the circuit. So, very excited to see who's going to have that consistency at the all the way through this race, and especially at the end. All right, so we're going to go and take a quick. What you got there, Quarter?
Go ahead.
I was gonna take a quick break and then make sure we got everything squared away and get to this green flag. All right, folks, we'll be right back. We're on racing here in just a moment. All right, folks, here we go. We are in it. We're in it good right now. These guys are lining up, getting our little pace lap action going on. And we got a little something different today. What's going on here?
Yes, sir, Tom. We got a salute to you and Bethany, bud.
Oh, man. Oh, dude. Oh, man, that's Richter. It's bringing tears in my eyes right now. I was expecting us to go fast, folks, but they caught me off guard here. Oh, man, that's...
As a fan of Left-Handed Tom.
Oh, it's beautiful. Man, that's awesome. Man, thank you guys so much.
Let our viewers know what's going on here for you.
Folks, I hope we're all paying attention. If we're all just tuning in here right now, and if you're unaware, my sister just recently passed away a few days ago, and pretty traumatic for myself and the family, and of course my racing family right here, and it's proving it to you right now. These guys are just one amazing group, all the way through and through. So many drivers have pitched in to, and this is a surprise. I didn't know this was coming. We did a memorial race for her and everything the day after she passed, and tragic accident. And man, this is just epic right now. But woo! All right, here we go. These guys are gonna put me on one heck of a show. They're gonna show a little something for Bethany actually up there in heavens right now. Great, throw it down. 62 on point. J-Wow gonna go get some. Oh, not quite yet. Sorry, folks. Stalling it out. Doing one more lap around. I'm sorry. I thought we were gonna go green. We are up and running though. Oh man. So if we're tuning in a little late here, we have the Front Row Racing on hand. This is the championship race. They are at Charlotte right now. This is a long race, 50%er, three-time tire wear. You're going to see a lot of strategies when it comes to that tire wear. You're looking at stages ranging in that 49 range for stage 1, 47, stage 2, stage 3, 47. Man, and then of course you have your final stage, about 49, 50 laps right there as well. So got a long race here, folks. This is going to show what it's all about and who has what it takes to have that crown at the end of this race. And here we go, all kinds green. J-Wow on point. We're going to do a cranker upper for Bethany and Paul Hamas. Championship race, Front Row Racing. It's boys. Woo. And that cranker upper was definitely brought to you by the boys at Front Row Racing, getting her done for the championship race. That cranker upper was for Bethany and Paul Hamas, fallen family member. Man, that's a great race so far. Look at these guys spooled up. Lines already formed. You have the 62 of J-Wow and Clashing already teamed up nose to bumper. Now they are starting to break away just a little bit from Scotty B and Deadman. Now will Scotty B and Deadman kind of link up and hook up tonight to see if they can combat those two who might be playing some teams here. And best team might win, be closest to the win. But at the same time, I'm going to go with, when it comes to your pick here, Quarter Pounder, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, bud. Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, so who's your pick for tonight? Seriously. What do you got, man?
Yeah, Mucker, man. He's a big fan of Charlotte. He likes the track. He's got a lot of pride in himself in this track, so I'm going to go with Mucker on this one.
All right. I feel you, because Mucka is right here live on our TV. He is our tracker for tonight, our featured driver. Like to feature our CEO getting it done. Now, when it comes down to Mucka, yep, I agree with you on that one, and I think he's going to be the in-your-face pick of tonight. In-your-face means didn't make it into that championship, but he's going to prove it to them drivers they got it all wrong. All right? And he's going to throw it in their face. Any chance he gets, he's going to battle every single one of these guys. And as you see right now, I mean, my pick initially, I think Scotty B's gonna have that consistency, that drive at the end. He gonna take it. He gonna take that Wood Brothers Ford to the front and take that full crown. I really do. I mean, JWoww's fast and all, Clashing's fast and all, Deadman's there too. Man, but there's just something about Scotty B and the way that this guy is just relentless. When it comes to his racing, he'll run you down. I mean, don't get bored, don't get frustrated, don't do something stupid, because he'll have you instantly, man. And right now you see the top four running pretty much nose to tail. Clashing out in front now in that 88. Heading it up 62 of JWoww, now falling back into that fourth spot. Deadman has now simmered down into that second spot. He started second, rotating his way back into it, seeing exactly where he's run. Scotty B in that third spot right now as well. Rounding it up, he's starting to lose that draft a little bit. Deadman right there on the 88, trying to give him as much push and find that speed. Rotating through 3 and 4 through that backstretch. They're trying to break away a little bit from Scotty B. Ooh, here comes Deadman now, looking to the outside, trying to get there. Corda, what do you got?
Not much, man. They're flying by me. A good, 200 mile an hour. So I'm just trying to keep track of who's who. We do got something a little special tonight too. We got all our non-contenders are in white cars, all white, and we got the top four. Makes it nice and easy to spot. They got all the sponsors and everything on their cars. So I'm just kind of watching the battle between the 14 and the 88 right now, and that you say Mr. Consistency right behind them. He's loving it. Go ahead and battle, guys. I'm going to catch up to you, and I'm going to make my move. So he's sitting back relaxing.
And just as you see that, here he comes. Good call, Quarter. Because now look at Scotty B has now caught that draft from the 88 and 14. He's on the bumper of the 14, looking like he has a pretty decent run. And yeah, I look for him to capitalize on this. I don't project him staying in third spot too long. He's going to try to get out there, get that clean air, control the pace of this race, and set his car sail. Everybody, if you followed any of these races throughout this season, you know what happens when Scotty B gets out in front. He sets sail. Whoa! Deadman loose and low. Scotty B going to come around the outside. No contact. A little bit of a landscaping there. A brief smoke screen, but we're all good. Deadman back up and squared away on track and moving forward. Or still pointing in the right direction. There we go. Scotty B now moving himself into that second position. See what he has here. If he's going to get that run, if he's going to ride behind the 88 at Clashing, save his tires, save his car, and then really go for the gustos at the end.
Are we talking about Scotty here, or Ghost? Because Scotty don't like being in second.
Oh yeah, no, I get you. I'm just thinking, but this is a different race, though. If you think about it, Quarter. I mean, this is a little bit of a different race. He needs to drive, I think, a little less aggressive, really save his car, and then that way he has everything that he needs at the end to throw down that one heck of a battle, because he's going to be expecting it. All right, we have pit stops commencing. Looks like we have Mucka on pit road now. Top 3 drivers. These are the championship drivers, all right here. It's got to be looking outside. But possible, yes, Clashing is going into pits. It's got to be going to go ahead and stay out. Moving himself into that P1. Deadman right there in suit following. Going to try to burn these tires out a little bit more. Now here comes the strategy part. These guys were talking earlier about how they were looking for that long flag ring mark. Well, they're getting their wish right now. See Mucka coming out of pits right now. So these guys all pitted a little bit earlier than the leaders, about a lap or so earlier. And their stretches on their fuel tanks are looking around 20 laps. Scotty B in. Okay, so pretty much all leaders have pitted. We're going to rotate around here. Great battle with the 12 car and the 8. Phil's fan in that 88 RCR Chevy. Marley, Bad Fast Marley in the 12 car. That Penske Ford. Doing himself a pretty good job leading this line around. These guys lined up pretty tight here. Okay, here comes Deadman into pits as well. So that's going to bring all leaders onto pit road. Looks like that's a 3 car. True Depth right there as well. All right, we're going to rotate around a little bit here to our leaders here. Scotty B was our race leader, getting his pit service, so that should put him out. Let's see where Clashin's at. Now, Clashin did pit a little earlier, so he should be a little fresher tire and up to speed. That should give him a good distance and gap to the end of this thing. This is winner takes all. Wow, I don't know what that was, but I was some good evasive maneuvering. Here comes Deadman right now, coming out of pits, and he's gonna have himself some fresh tires. You're gonna look to see Scotty B rotating around him with that momentum and that speed. I do believe this is gonna put the 88 of Clashing as our race leader, but we're gonna cycle around, waiting for our green flag stops to cycle around. Coming across the line here shortly. All right, Scotty B and Deadman have found each other and are hauling the nail. They are getting it and getting it fast. Looks like they have Mucka right there charging right along with. So they're all in that draft as well. So it looks like that's going to find us with the 2 car in the lead at the moment. Oh, okay. Oh, nope. Sorry. We're looking for our leader. Just give us 1 second here, folks. Okay, well, let's go to, I believe Clashing is going to be the fastest of the group here when it comes to this the championship drivers. So here's the battle between Scotty B and Deadman, and I believe Clashing has them by a few seconds. Yes, so a little over a second, and they are gaining. Teamed up right there, you see Deadman in the rear view, and Scotty B lined up on his bumper. There is our race leader, which I believe Clashing is going to have that run. Whoa, that was close. Looking for the, now these are custom cars with, so I have to literally see the number for us to see who's who here. But I believe we're going to have a lead change here in just a moment. "24 laps remaining in stage 1. We're still going to have another full fuel cycle to go through. So these guys still got to maintain their equipment Maintain those tires. Clashing is leading the field throughout through the championship drivers, and I believe coming up, yes, that was the 40 of Venom Mods and Rocks Around. Let's see if that puts Clashing in P1 right now. The 88 Tinder Chevy goes to the lead. But look at this. Here comes Deadman and Scotty B, getting inching closer ever so carefully. Of course, I mean, these guys are teamed up nicely. They want to try to catch that leader. They're going to work together, but I'm sure once you get to the leader, it's going to be game on. All right, let's get back to Scotty B here. Inside right now, looking and driving. Now, this is actually very difficult right here, folks, to ride too wide through here, side by each through 3 and 4, rotating it through. Deadman executed that beautifully. Excellent move by Deadman, still holding it tough on the outside. Now, look like he's going to fall behind and in suit with Scotty B in that Wood Brothers 21-4. Now, we still have a long race still left yet, but what they're looking for is for this thing to cycle out green. If this thing cycles out green, I'm pretty much thinking the guys that stay out longer and able to catch, like right now they're catching Clashing. So by the time they catch him, he's going to have to pit because he did pit earlier. So it's going to force his hand. That means that these guys are going to have a little fresher tire to run a little bit further, thus creating them to have themselves a pretty good hot rod at the end of this thing. It's all about timing here. Now, a caution can mess anything up in all of these strategies. Look at this. And Deadman knows this. Deadman is not going to mess around. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. That worried me just a little bit. Hold on, we are froze here. Uh-oh. Screen froze. All right, folks, give us a moment. We'll be right back. Screen has frozen.